What if I told you that just 2 ingredients in your kitchen could transform your health in ways you'd never expect? Apple cider vinegar and baking soda. Simple, right? But when you put them together, something amazing happens, not just in the glass, but inside your body. Today on Health 365 Day, we'll uncover why this mix works, the science behind it, how to use it safely, and the real benefits you don't want to miss. So stay tuned, because this might be one of the most powerful health hacks you've ever learned. Apple cider vinegar, the golden liquid with a tangy kick. Apple cider vinegar (ACV) for short is more than just a tangy salad dressing. Made through the fermentation of apples, it's packed with enzymes, beneficial bacteria, and acetic acid. For centuries, people have turned to ACV as a natural remedy for digestion, blood sugar control, and even weight management. But that's not all. ACV has antibacterial and antifungal properties that make it a natural cleanser, inside and out. People use it to detoxify the body, but also in skincare, hair rinses, and even oral hygiene. It's one of those multitasker natural health staples that always earns a spot in the cupboard. Baking soda, the humble white powder with hidden power. Now, let's talk about baking soda. Chemically known as sodium bicarbonate, this simple white powder is naturally alkaline. That means it helps neutralize acids, and that alone makes it incredibly versatile. Most of us know it as a quick fix for heartburn or indigestion, but it also works externally, cleansing the skin, soothing irritation, and even serving as a gentle exfoliant. With its antifungal and antibacterial properties, baking soda is a low-cost, effective way to support both hygiene and health. Why combine them? Here's where things get interesting. On their own, both apple cider vinegar and baking soda have impressive benefits, but when you mix them, the reaction between the vinegar's acidity and the baking soda's alkalinity, dose and tea, just cause fizz in the glass. It can actually enhance their effects on the body. The result? A combination that supports balance, cleansing, and healing in ways that go beyond what either could do alone. So let's explore some of the powerful benefits you can expect. 1. Natural relief from heartburn. This is one of the most popular uses, but also one of the most misunderstood. At first glance, it seems strange. Vinegar is acidic, so why use it for heartburn? But here's the surprising truth. Many cases of heartburn are caused not by too much stomach acid, but by too little. When your stomach doesn't produce enough acid, food doesn't digest properly. It lingers, creating pressure and leading to that burning sensation. Apple cider vinegar helps by raising stomach acidity just enough to get digestion back on track. Meanwhile, baking soda acts as a natural anticide. It neutralizes excess acid quickly, easing the burn. When you combine the two, you create balance, supporting digestion while calming irritation. Science backs this up too. A 2015 study in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology highlighted how mild acid supplements, like the acetic acid in ACV, can improve symptoms for people with low stomach acid and indigestion without the common side effects of pharmaceutical antacids. For anyone struggling with frequent heartburn, this mix may be a game changer. 2. Boosting digestive health. Heartburn relief is just the beginning. This duo also helps overall digestive health by creating a balanced environment in the stomach and intestines. Apple cider vinegar stimulates digestive enzymes, those little helpers that break down carbs, fats, and proteins. More enzymes means smoother digestion, less chance of food fermenting in the gut, and fewer episodes of bloating or gas after meals. Baking soda, on the other hand, helps calm temporary upset, relieve pressure, and reduce excess acidity. Together, they maintain an optimal pH balance in the digestive tract, discouraging harmful bacteria while supporting beneficial gut flora. Research published in Scientific Reports in 2016 highlighted how important pH balance is for microbial diversity in the gut. An imbalanced pH can disrupt enzyme activity and gut health, leading to issues like irregularity, gas, or bloating. This simple mixture helps restore the kind of environment your digestive system thrives in. 3. Gentle detoxification. Detox doesn't have to mean harsh cleanses or extreme diets. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda support gentle, natural detoxification by working with the body's existing systems like the liver, kidneys, and digestive tract. The acids and enzymes in ACV stimulate circulation, enhance lymphatic drainage, and promote bile production, all key for flushing toxins. Bile, in particular, is essential for breaking down fats and carrying waste out of the body. Baking soda helps by alkalizing the digestive and urinary tracts. This makes it easier for the kidneys to filter out waste and supports smoother elimination overall. Together, they prevent stagnation, reduce the risk of toxins being reabsorbed, and help you feel clearer, lighter, and more energized. 4. Improving skin health. The benefits aren't just internal. Used externally, this combination can do wonders for your skin. Apple cider vinegar's acetic acid helps cleanse, reduce excess oil, fight acne-causing bacteria, and restore the skin's natural pH balance. When your skin barrier is balanced, it's more resistant to dryness, irritation, and inflammation. Baking soda works as a gentle exfoliant, removing dead skin cells and unclogging pores. Its soothing, anti-inflammatory properties help calm redness and irritation, making it especially helpful for acne-prone or sensitive skin. A 2013 review in Dermatology, Research and Practice supported the idea that mild acidic and alkaline substances can improve skin texture and reduce microbial load, particularly in conditions like acne and dermatitis. When used thoughtfully, this duo can brighten, cleanse, and support healing without relying on harsh chemical treatments. 5. Supporting oral health. Here's another fascinating use: oral care. When diluted properly, apple cider vinegar and baking soda can be combined into a simple rinse. ACV helps reduce bacteria linked to bad breath, plaque buildup, and gum irritation. It also helps neutralize odors, leaving your mouth fresher. Baking soda, mildly abrasive and alkaline, helps scrub away surface stains, balance mouth acidity, and discourage bacteria that thrive in acidic conditions. In fact, a 2017 study in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry showed that rinsing with a baking soda solution reduced plaque formation and gum inflammation significantly over time. Of course, this should never replace brushing and flossing, but as a natural addition, it can help you maintain fresher breath and better long-term oral hygiene. And that's just the beginning. In the next part, we'll dive into even more surprising ways this mix supports your health, from easing acid reflux to lowering uric acid levels, fighting fungal infections, and even protecting your heart. 6. Naturally easing acid reflux. Now, let's talk about acid reflux, something so many people deal with on a regular basis. You know that burning feeling in your chest after a meal? That's reflux. And the first instinct for most people is to grab an over-the-counter but here's the issue. Those medicines usually just mask the symptoms by lowering acid production, instead of helping the body actually digest food properly. Here's the surprising part: acid reflux doesn't always come from having too much acid. In many cases, it comes from too little. When the stomach is low on acid, food doesn't break down as quickly. It lingers, ferments, and creates gas. That pressure pushes stomach contents up into the esophagus, and that's where the burn starts. Apple cider vinegar, though acidic in taste, actually helps restore the stomach's natural acidity to the right level, encouraging better digestion and signaling the valve at the top of the stomach to stay closed. Baking soda, being alkaline, reacts with the vinegar to buffer the mixture, making it gentle enough on the stomach, while still promoting balance. A 2012 study in the Journal of Gastrointestinal and Digestive System found that mild natural acids like those in vinegar could improve reflux symptoms by supporting proper digestion. Instead of just covering up the issue, this combination may actually help correct the underlying imbalance. 7. Lowering uric acid levels. If you've ever dealt with gout, kidney stones, or ongoing joint pain, you know how much high uric acid can affect your life. When uric acid builds up in the blood faster than your body can clear it, sharp crystals form in the joints and tissues. The result? Painful inflammation that can be truly debilitating. One way to help manage this naturally is by creating a more alkaline environment in the body. Excess acidity makes it harder for the kidneys to eliminate uric acid effectively. Baking soda helps buffer this acidity, making it easier for the kidneys to filter and flush out uric acid. Apple cider vinegar contributes by supporting digestion, circulation, and detox pathways through the liver and kidneys. Together, they improve the body's ability to process and move out waste products, including uric acid. A 2010 study published in Bioscience, Biotechnology and Biochemistry showed that acetic acid, the main component in vinegar, reduced uric acid levels and oxidative stress in animal studies. While more research is needed in humans, the findings are promising. For those managing gout or kidney-related concerns, this combination may offer gentle, supportive relief when used wisely. 8. Fighting fungal infections. Fungal infections are more common than many people realize. Athlete's foot, ringworm, toenail fungus, even yeast infections on the skin. All of these thrive in warm, moist environments and can be frustratingly stubborn. Apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid with strong antifungal properties. It helps kill fungi and restore the natural acidic pH of the skin, making it harder for infections to survive. Baking soda adds an extra layer of protection with its mild antifungal activity and ability to dry out overly moist areas where fungi thrive. Used together as a paste, they can cleanse, calm itching, and make the skin far less welcoming to fungal invaders. The paste sticks to the skin, stays put, and works directly on the infection site, whether that's between your toes or around your nails. Consistent, thoughtful use can help clear stubborn fungal issues and prevent them from coming back without relying on harsh, chemical-heavy treatments. 9. Balancing the body's pH. Your body works hard to maintain a stable internal pH, especially in the blood. But in the digestive system and urinary tract, pH levels can fluctuate depending on diet, stress, and lifestyle. Over time, too much acidity can lead to fatigue, joint discomfort, or even immune system challenges. Apple cider vinegar, while acidic to taste, actually has an alkalizing effect once it's metabolized. It supports efficient digestion and elimination, which helps keep things balanced. Baking soda, being naturally alkaline, helps buffer excess acidity, especially in the stomach and urinary tract. The key here isn't to make the body overly alkaline, but to restore balance. A study in the Renal Physiology Journal in 2013 found that bicarbonate supplementation, similar to baking soda, helped regulate metabolic acidosis and improve cell function in people under kidney stress. Used responsibly, this mixture may help maintain your body's ideal pH range, supporting energy, clarity, and overall well-being. 10. Soothing urinary tract discomfort. Few things are as uncomfortable as urinary tract irritation. Symptoms like burning, urgency, and pressure can quickly take over your day. While serious infections need medical treatment, mild or earlier stage discomfort may benefit from natural support. Apple cider vinegar has antibacterial properties that may help inhibit the growth of bacteria linked to urinary issues, especially E. coli. Baking soda helps neutralize urine acidity, which reduces burning and makes urination more comfortable. A 2014 study in the International Journal of Biological Sciences suggested that adjusting urinary pH can reduce bacterial growth and discomfort in urinary tract conditions. While this mix isn't a substitute for antibiotics when needed, it can offer relief and support the body's natural healing in mild cases. 11. Supporting heart health. Heart health is always top of mind, and maintaining healthy cholesterol and blood pressure is key. Apple cider vinegar has been linked to improved lipid metabolism, helping lower LDL bad cholesterol and triglycerides, while supporting HDL good cholesterol. Its antioxidants also help reduce oxidative stress, a major factor in heart disease. Baking soda, by reducing acidity and inflammation, may also indirectly support healthier blood vessels and circulation. A 2018 study in the Journal of Functional Foods found that daily apple cider vinegar intake lowered cholesterol and blood sugar levels in overweight individuals over 12 weeks. That's significant, since blood sugar and cholesterol are closely tied to cardiovascular risk. While not a replacement for medication or medical care, using this mix consistently and responsibly could offer extra support for long-term heart health. 12. Boosting immunity. Finally, let's talk about your immune system. Nearly 70% of your immune defenses are linked to the gut, so anything that improves digestion and gut balance can strengthen immunity too. Apple cider vinegar has antibacterial and antifungal properties that reduce harmful microbes in the body. It also encourages healthier digestion and gut flora, which are essential for a strong immune response. Baking soda, by reducing chronic inflammation and buffering acidity, helps create an internal environment where immune cells function more effectively. In fact, a 2018 study in immunity found that baking soda consumption in mice stimulated the spleen to produce anti-inflammatory immune cells, helping maintain balance and prevent overactive immune responses. Together, these two ingredients may not only fight off harmful microbes, but also help your immune system stay strong, stable, and ready to protect you year-round. How to prepare and use the mixture. Now that we've covered the benefits, let's talk about the how. After all, you want to make sure you're preparing and using this combination correctly. 1. Internal use. The drink. This is the most common way people start. Here's how to do it. Take 1 cup, about 200 milliliters, of room temperature or lukewarm water. Add 1 tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, the kind with the mother for full benefits. Add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. If you're new to it, start small. Stir well and wait until the fizzing stops completely before drinking. Optional. Add a teaspoon of raw honey or a few drops of stevia to improve taste. For best results, drink once a day on an empty stomach, ideally in the morning. If you're using it specifically for digestion or heartburn, you can take it as needed, but no more than twice per day. Always leave at least an hour before meals. 2. External use. The paste perfect for skin issues, fungal infections, or even sore joints. Mix 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar with 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Adjust with a few drops of water until you get a smooth paste. Apply directly to the area of concern. Leave on for 10 to 20 minutes, then rinse with lukewarm water. You can use this once or twice daily, but always patch this first, especially if you have sensitive skin. Safety first. What you should know. I want to pause here and make something very clear. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's harmless. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda are powerful, and if you overdo them, they can create more problems than they solve. Let's break this down so you know exactly what's safe and what's not. 1. Watch the dosage for the drink. Stick with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in a full cup of water. More is not better. Too much vinegar can erode tooth enamel, upset your stomach, and lower potassium levels. Too much baking soda can raise sodium in the blood, stress the kidneys, and even lead to alkalosis, where the body becomes too alkaline. So moderation is key. 1 serving a day is usually plenty. 2. Know your medical conditions. This remedy isn't for everyone. If you have kidney disease, gives baking soda may add strain to already stressed kidneys. Heart disease or high blood pressure gives extra sodium from baking soda, could be risky. Diabetes gives vinegar, can lower blood sugar, so if you're on insulin or medication, talk to your doctor before using. Digestive ulcers or gastritis gives the acidity of vinegar, may irritate your stomach lining. Always check with your healthcare provider before starting something new, especially if you're on prescription medication. 3. Timing matters. Never take this mixture right after a meal. Why? Because your stomach needs its natural acid to break down food. Diluting or neutralizing that acid right away can slow digestion. The best times are morning, on an empty stomach, for energy, detox, and digestion support. 1 hour before meals, to prep your stomach for better digestion. At bedtime, optional, if you struggle with nighttime acid reflux. 4. Protect your teeth. Remember, vinegar is acidic. Even when diluted, it can wear down enamel over time. Here are 2 easy ways to protect your teeth. Drink through a straw to minimize contact. Rinse your mouth with plain water afterward. 5. Skin precautions. If you're using the paste externally, always patch test first. Apply a small amount on your inner arm and wait 24 hours. If you see redness or irritation, it's not for you. Avoid using on broken skin, open wounds, or around the eyes. Don't leave it on too long. 20 minutes is usually enough. Who should avoid this remedy altogether? Pregnant or breastfeeding women. Not enough research for safety. Children under 12. Anyone with chronic kidney problems. People taking diuretics, heart medications, or diabetes drugs without medical supervision. Making it a lifestyle, not just a remedy. Here's something important. This drink or paste shouldn't be seen as a magic